A Plus E Network said that Wendy Williams' guardian sought to unconstitutionally silence criticism in an effort to stop the airing of the documentary. Newly unsealed records provide insight into A Plus E Network's successful appeal of a last-minute attempt to block the airing of the Lifetime documentary, whereas Wendy Williams, last month, Sabrina Morrissey, a temporary guardian, had sought a court order to halt the project, claiming in a lawsuit filed last month that the documentary was a blatant exploitation of a vulnerable woman with a serious medical condition, and that the talk show host lacked mental capacity to enter into a contract to do the show. A New York judge initially granted the order to prevent the transmission of Whereas Wendy Williams. However, that was immediately reversed on appeal. A Plus E Network's attorney Rachel Strom argued against a temporary restraining order to halt the initiative, claiming that Morrissey's effort was an illegal prior restriction on an issue of public interest. At a time when guardianship proceedings are being debated in our own state legislature, and through headlines across the nation, the order impermissibly gags defendants from publishing speech that is unquestionably a matter of public concern, namely own journey through the guardianship process. According to A Plus E's lawyer, only after seeing the documentary's trailer and realizing her role in life may be criticized did Ms. Morrissey enlist the courts to unconstitutionally silence that criticism. Williams' team announced last month that she was diagnosed with primary progressive aphasia and frontotemporal dementia. She took part in the documentary and acted as executive producer. Read the unsealed Wendy Williams brief from A Plus E Networks. The appellate court, Peter Moulton, determined that preventing the dissemination of the project would be an impermissible prior restraint on speech that violates the First Amendment of the Constitution. The program aired on February 24, 2025, although court documents in the case were only recently unsealed, with several redactions remaining, including Williams' identity. A Plus E Networks also disputed the initial broad sealing decision in the lawsuit. Morrissey also claimed that the contract between another defendant in the litigation, the agreement between Entertainment One and Williams, is null and void since she was unable to manage her company and personal affairs and was placed under court supervision. A Plus E Network's attorney said that even if the contract was found to be void, its invalidity still would not provide any basis for enjoining the documentary, even if was precluded from being portrayed in any works as a result of her alleged inability to enter into agreements like the talent agreement. Plaintiff's position would mean that no newspaper, no documentary, no book could ever tell story or that of anyone with dementia, Strom wrote in an email. That, of course, is not the law. The counsel for A Plus E Networks also stated that Morrissey waited a year before moving to halt the project. Morrissey had months and months to seek a remedy, intervene in the filming, or voice her concerns to the defendants, Williams, or her family. Plaintiff did not, and her delay contradicts the claimed necessity for immediate relief.